Now, no, you're not solving all these equations. You kidding me? There's 32 equations. That'd be like a 2-hour video, okay? All right, you need to write the method used to solve the equation. Here's what you're going to do. There's two things I want you to do. I want you to write down how many answers you have by the highest power. It's 2. And now here's also what I want you to write on this part, okay? Do you have any other x's that are not to the second power? That is, that one's not, so I do have that. So I would need to do the set and then draw boxes. Set boxes. Okay? That's it. Okay? I know you're already set, but that doesn't matter. Okay? You're either going to write one of two things. You're going to write set boxes if there's an x not to that power in the equation anywhere, or you're going to write isolate x squared. Okay? Or no, just put x squared equals. Okay, now here, you would have 3 answers. Do you have any other x's not to the third power? I do, here and here. So again, I would need to do the set boxes strategy to solve it. Okay, highest power is a 2 this time. Do you have any other x's not to the second power? Yeah, right here. So again, we need the set boxes strategy to solve. That's drawing all those boxes out. You're not going to draw them, but okay, x to the second, 2 answers. Do we have any other x's not to the second? Yeah, right here. So again, set boxes. If you're able to find another x that isn't to that power, it's set boxes. Okay, now here, 2 answers. Okay. Do you have any x's here not to the second power? No, you don't. So you put x squared equals. That's what you just did in the other packet. Okay. 2 answers here. Okay. Do you have any x's not to the second power? Yeah, right here. Okay. So if that's true, set boxes. Okay, right here. 2 answers because of the second. And we got an x here that isn't to the second, so that's, again, set boxes. You check for the set, and then you make your boxes out to get the 2 answers. 2 answers. Do you have any x not to the second? You bet, right here. So, again, set boxes. As far as what boxes you use, don't worry about that on this assignment. We'll deal with that later. Okay. Next problem. 2 answers. There's an x here that isn't to the second power, so again, set with boxes. Okay, here there would be 3 answers. You have any x's that are not to the third power? Yeah, here and here. It doesn't matter how many, okay, but if you have them, it's set and boxes. Okay, x second. X second, and you also have an x not to the second, so set boxes. Now I know this one's not set because you don't have 0, but who cares, okay? We're not solving, okay? If we actually had to solve it, we'd be worried about that, but we're not. Okay, x second. Do you have any x's not to the second? Yeah, right there, okay? So if that's true, set boxes. Most of these are set boxes. You have x to the second, but do you have any x's that are not to the second? No, I don't think you do. So this one's an x squared equals. Okay. X equals x equals. You have an x not to the second, so set boxes. Okay. X to the second, x equals x equals. You also have this x not to the second, so I would have to do the set and then boxes. Okay. By the way, the boxes is a process called factoring. Okay. Okay, right here. X third. You have any x's not to the third? You bet. Here, here. So set boxes. Okay, let's keep on trucking here. Right away, I know there's 2 answers because I see the second power. I see an x not to the second, so set boxes. x to the second, 2 answers. You also have an x here not to the second, so set boxes. X to the second, we also have an x here that isn't to the second, so that's set boxes. Okay. X to the second, we also got an x here that isn't to the second, so set boxes. I know I'm sounding like a broken record, but this is going to help going forward. Got 2 answers, but check it out. That x to the second is all you have. You don't have x to any other power but the second, okay? So this is x squared equals. That's the packet you just got done doing. Okay, 2 answers. So again, here's an x that isn't to the second, so set boxes. Okay. 2 answers. Here's an x not to the second, so set boxes. Some of you are like, well, it's not set because I don't see 0. Who cares? Okay, just know that you'd have to set it. 3 answers because of x to the third right there. And we have other x's that aren't to the third, so again, set boxes. Okay. X to the third, 3 answers. You also have x's that are not to the third, so again, set boxes. Okay, 2 answers because of the second power on the x. And there's an x not to the second, so set boxes. X second, 2 answers. We also got an x that isn't to the second, so set boxes. Okay. X to the third, 3 answers. You also have x's that are not to the third power, so again, set boxes. Because if you have x's not to the third, they can't be combined. Okay, you'd have to use those boxes and factoring with the F1, F2. Okay, 2 answers here. Do you have any x not to the second? No, you don't. So you would get x squared equals. That's the dot circle, and then look on your chart and square root it. Okay, 2 answers here. Do you have any x's not to the second? Yep, right here. So set boxes. 2 answers. Do you have any x's not in the equation not to the second? Right there. So set boxes. Okay, x second here, there's 2 answers. Do you have any x's not to the second? Nope, you don't. So this is an x squared equals.